Hey guys, Night Dude Gray here. If you all don't know, I had an oopsie and broke my arm. Whoopsie doopsie. I was out riding a horse, and the horse was getting scared by the birds, because birds work for the government, and I was thrown off the horse, and then my arm went woo! Anyway, today I'm here to talk about video games that I think is not good, and you will go, haha, very funny, much lols, like, haha, yes. Video game today that we have talked about is the Overwatch. First revealed back at BlizzCon 2019, multiplayer team-based first-person shooter Overwatch 2 is set to focus more on storytelling over its forerunner by virtue of its new story missions. As revealed during its segment at the Xbox and Bethesda showcase at E3 2022, Overwatch will launch free-to-play as an early access title on October 4th, 2022. And, as you might expect, you will do so with... you will do so. Wow, I'm bad at spelling. Still gonna put this in, don't even care. You will do some... Darn it, I still messed it up! God, get it together, Dusty! We'll do so with some new heroes. Junker Queen is one such debutant, a long-teased, much-anticipated combatant who wields a shotgun as their primary weapon and a hulking two-handed axe for good measure as their secondary. Ooh, ah. Now, what does that mean? Well, allow me to explain in the next segment, because next Too Great does segment. Wait, wrong. Overwatch 1 came out in 2016, and it was a success, to say the least. Breaking box office, breaking video game, everybody wanted to play this. I had friends who never played anything but Madden in their entire life, and when Overwatch 1 came out, they said, I want to play that. Superheroes with guns? Sign me up, baby. And you know what? The game is awesome. It was sick, and it still is a fun game to play. That's not the problem. The problem was the waiting. Now, if you know, the first year or two, we got new skins, new events, and it was sick. And then after that, Overwatch devs were like,
I has idea.
They're like, well, what is it, Jeffrey? And he was like,
What if we just redo the same, thing every single time now?
And they're like, by God's Jeffers, you're a genius. And then that's when everyone was like, when's Overwatch 2 coming out? And then in 2019, the devs said, ladies and gentlemen, Overwatch 2 is not coming out now. But we wanted to tell you that it was, but not, but is, but not. And everyone was like...
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Kit and Caboodle happened, and they were like, no, you can't have this. And they're like, but I want it. And they were like, don't care, we're billionaires and we're evil, because all billionaires are evil, except for Elon Musk and the guy who owns Amazon. He's totally cool. Ha, 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 ha. Looks around nervously for Sniper.
Change my state of mind.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So hard to find.
we got him.
Now, have to wait till 2022. That's ridiculous. Deducting points. Also, next segment, baby. Alright, let's be serious for a second. Here's one of the biggest problems. When Overwatch 1 came out, there was 21 characters that came out with the game with an additional 10 that showed up afterwards, and that is pretty awesome. A game with 21 characters to pick from in a shooter character, man, it blew Team Fortress 2 out of the water. I think Team Fortress 2 had something like 6 or 7 characters you could play. It had like 3 times that amount. Overwatch 2 was like, hey guys, we've been making this game for years now. And to show you how much dedication we put into it, we added not 1, but like 4 maps and 3 new heroes. Like, are you serious? Actually, it might not even be 3 new heroes. It might be 2. I thought it was 4, but my friend the other day was like, I think there's only 2. The fact is, how did you not make at least another 10 characters? You know there's artwork for everything.
Wait a minute.
Here's an idea for a character. You know how May shoots ice and makes an ice wall? Just make a character that uses a flamethrower. It's not hard. How about another character in a giant mech suit? We literally saw one in the new trailer for the Junker Queen. Throw characters in the game. You can make them. You literally had since like 2019 to start making some characters. I know you can do it. You have the power to do it. Why aren't you doing it? And it's making me upset. And I don't want to hear like, well, they're working on the story mode and everything like that. Sure, you can work on the story mode too. Just make a character every, like, I don't know, like start working on one every, I don't know, 7 months. Also, the playing style it feels good. An Overwatch game feels clean. Killing an enemy, it feels like you did something. The assist system is pretty cool as well. And all in all, like your abilities, your supers, that stuff is all really cool. And that's one of the reasons why Overwatch was so much fun. I had some of the most fun I've ever had playing this game, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I just was a little disappointed with how I saw Overwatch 2 coming out. I expected so much more, and maybe that was on me. Maybe it was. But I just really wanted it to be great. I wanted it to be so great that people would go, that's next to great. Thanks so much for watching, and I really do appreciate it. Also, if you don't know, next to great really did break his arm, and it is a shame, and he is in a lot of pain. Big wishes to him. Hope he feels better. In the meantime, more than welcome to make a video in his style. Whatever he deserves. You know, that guy's pretty dope. And that's why I think he's pretty handsome.